Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Valkyria Chronicles. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we go into the castle front.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man.
Wait, is it Street SD? Is that Castle Front Street? I suppose it might be. We're reading the Gallian Tribune, and Princess Kidnapping foiled. That's what happened last episode. A wall-exclusive scoop. Early morning on the 23rd, Princess Cordelia was abducted and taken forcibly from the grounds of Castle Randgriz. Subsequent investigation has shown the culprit was Federation Ambassador Townshend in Gallia on an official visit. After a banquet at the castle, he forced the princess into an armored vehicle he had prepared and made for the port. Thankfully, his escape was thwarted by members of Squad 7 of the Gallian militia, who safely recovered Princess Cordelia in time. The Gallian government has declined to address this matter publicly, likely in an effort not to endanger relations with the Federation, while Gallia remains locked in combat with the Empire's forces. That's an interesting take on it. This one is Militia Lieutenant Decorated. I wonder who it is. Castle Grandgriz's audience hall saw an award ceremony on the 28th in which Militia Officer Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, 22M, was presented the prestigious Gallian Medal of Honor given to those who have gone above and beyond the call of duty in service of Gallia's interests. The unicorn emblazoned medal was presented by Princess Cordelia herself, who also graced the young soldier with wishes for his continued loyalty. After the ceremony, Gunther addressed the press, saying that he had hoped to, quote, do right by this honor by becoming a better man and officer, unquote. Medal hung proudly around his neck. The Gunther family has the rare distinction of being among the first to receive this highest of awards twice in as many generations.
Da 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 da! I've got new material.
Twice in as many generations. You'd expect it to be in twice in as many generations. For the same generation to receive it twice, that would be quite something. I mean, it would be more of a something. Newman, I don't have that many doctorates. Squad 7's R&R. Yes, I do have that many.
Thanks a million.
No, thank you for the fun.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
The fun and enticing material that you're gonna write, or already wrote. Let's see, because when we go back, it's already unlocked. We can go to the R&D facility. Let's go to Squad Barracks, Command Room. I think that's where Carrot is. Hi.
Hello, Welkin. Oh, and there have been some new recruits.
Hiccups.
You should take a look at the master list.
I have hiccups. I hate the hiccups. There are new recruits, Susie. I remember her. She was in, maybe, hiccups. Oh my god. So she's a trooper hater. Shock troopers, she doesn't like it. Country bad and good buddy. Being around close friends makes even the battlefield a little cheerier, boosting their attack powers. And she likes Elise and Newt. And Newt is quite a name. Also, I didn't know it was written like that. And I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it properly. We got Lancer over here, Night Blind, that's awful. City Kid and Born Leader, Yoko over here. We got Carl, Metalhead, and Lonely. And, yeah.
Come back anytime you need to change your lineup, Luke.
Absolutely, I will. But we don't need that. We need to go to the land where everybody shouts at me multiple times in a row for no reason whatsoever. I will not hear it. I'm so sorry. Let's see, we have a lot of experience. All these things cost a lot of things. So, let's go up on that. Wait a minute. I don't have enough for this. This is an outrage. I'll go up on engineers. Engineers, then. Yes. Okay. Level up. And, he's calling them names. There we go. And now he's calling me names. Okay, good. R&D facility. Yeah, I don't need experience for that. I only need money. That's good. Hey, pals.
Welkin, bro.
Absolutely. So, develop weapons. Let's see what we have over here. An accuracy boost. Absolutely. Absolutely. Forever. Let's see. This is becoming a pretty decent weapon. And then we have... No, but that's a different type of weapon, isn't it? So this is a flat-out upgrade on all accounts. So it makes sense that we wouldn't be able to choose a different weapon. But I imagine if we change, if we go here, we would get to choose a different weapon. That reduces their defense. And this would be for extra firepower, which really is only +1. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it. And then so we have the Max M10, which looks really cool as well. I wonder how the other ones look, but we will never know. I mean, we can look it up online, I suppose. Let's see, sniper rifles. So if I want to go with these ones, yeah, so basically I need to stick to one tree. Or not, I suppose. And just have multiple ones, which I suppose is a decent thing to do as well. Yeah, +5 defense, that's not really that much. I like more. Give me more defense. Especially on the last few missions, or on the last few missions, I would like to be able to survive one hit, one single burst, but I can't. Well, our shock troopers can, but I don't use them all that much. That's probably my problem. It's just not using it's not using the shock troopers enough. So the drive system here. We could just go that way and get the reinforced coils. Monocle sight. Why monocle? Is that the next one binocular? Because that's... yeah. So, ooh, that is a big one. Okay, well, I guess this is a bit of a problem here. Well, I know how to remove you. Oh. It's actually not intuitive at all. But basically, all you need to do is, yeah, press B on the Xbox controller, and that would be circle on the PlayStation controller? I have no idea. The one on the right, basically. The button on the right. So let's see. Monocle sight. I do want that for extra accuracy. Yes, please. Extra magazine. That doesn't really matter, because we have infinite, as far as I can tell anyway. And then we have just extra accuracies forever. I'll go with it. I'll just stick with it. And then we have extra defense, which is pretty good. So I'll need to put that over there. This one goes down here. That one goes over here. There's an ever so slight delay between selecting a thing and then being capable of putting it on the right side of the screen. I didn't do it. I didn't do everything, by the way. I know I didn't do things. I need to do Edelweiss outfit? What? There it is. That's the one. Change parts. Yeah. And then we have Tread HP, which is pretty good. Critical defense for the hardened thing. Yeah, I'll go with that. That's a good compromise there between all the things that we have.
Come back again soon, bro.
Don't worry about it. I got lots of doctorates. Lots of doctorates. Book mode, that's where we were. We went to the war cemetery last episode. And I think we're good. Let's go. I don't like exiting book mode by clicking on the thing at the bottom. Because it crashes the game, I feel. I think it happened.
Report. Squad 7's R&R.
Indeed. A warrior's respite. We're gonna eat more bread. And they're gonna call it something outrageous like it's pizza or... I don't know what else they could call it.
Figure this has got to be big if they put out an emergency call, right?
Oh, back into the field again? Militia ever heard of time off?
I'm sorry to have called you here so early. I had news for Squad 7 of a pressing nature. The higher-ups were watching, both during your recovery of the princess and elsewhere. In recognition of those accomplishments, you and I are being granted special leave.
Ooh!
That's great news.
Are you serious?
Music to my ears.
How wonderful.
There's more. We've been granted access to a stretch of shoreline owned by House Randgrease.
That was a weird sequence right there. I think it's because because I didn't click on anything. They just talked, and there's no text for when they all talk at the same time. I think I've made mention. Wait, stretch of shore, of course. I think I've made mention before. It was a throwaway line, and I did it on purpose to be a throwaway line. But I think I've only mentioned it once, but I do believe I have mentioned it. The obligatory Hot Springs episode. That's I don't know if I ever saw that or if I came up with that expression, even though I'm sure other people have come up with that expression too. But I remember I named that after I named an episode of The Witcher 3 that specifically because it kind of felt like it, to be honest, in The Witcher 3. But in anime, I say that expression because in anime that's the thing, especially in slice of life series, but not just that. A lot, well, slice of life sort of permeates anime in general. It's a good way to make filler episodes and stuff like that. So yeah, eventually there's one Hot Springs episode. I think this might not be the Hot Springs episode. This might be the beach episode, which is a more modern episode. I feel because of all the anime I watched, that's not very common in the old stuff. It's more common in the newer stuff, and I don't know why. I don't know why. There's probably reasons for that in regards to the nature of fan service, how it used to be back in the day and how it is now. Anyway, I think we might be in for some of that. I mean, all of these episodes are fan service. I'm saying fan service in the anime style fan service.
House Randgrease owns a stretch of shoreline?
In other words, our orders are to cut loose and relax on a posh private beach. In other words, that sentence right there. And I don't know how to say it in Japanese, but it is very... It's not tatoeba. I think it might be tatoeba. Which can be translated as in other words. It's just not... I think a more common way that English people would say it is I mean, or you see, but it's not the correct translation for what the Japanese words mean. It's just not very common. In other words, you see that a lot in translated Japanese stuff.
No way. That princess really knows how to up the morale, don't she?
The whole place to ourselves. Talk about luxury.
Hey, but what should I do? I don't own a swimsuit.
Then come on, let's go shopping. I'll pick out something nice for you.
Okay.
Wow, it's been years, huh? This should be fun, though, Ys.
Yes. Very.
We'll leave as soon as you're ready. You've earned this break. Enjoy it. Dismissed.
Yay! Also, the yes is typical of the because is a word in Japanese, and it can mean yes, and it does in that context. And it's a common place for them to stumble and just be like, Are you kidding me?
Wow. You can really tell this is a private beach. It's beautiful. The water's so blue. There's not many places this well preserved around anymore.
He knows a lot about the ocean, he does.
Look at those white wings.
Hi, Welkin. This, swimsuit was Rosie's idea. Really, I tried to tell her no.
I bet it wasn't. It's
I
not
just-
black.
I wasn't sure I could pull it off. What do you think? Do I look okay?
Hoggle, 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 hoggle.
It's great, actually. Great?
You mean it?
Huh? Yeah. That is... You're as pretty as a white-winged gull.
They eat trash, you know.
Seagull?
Yeah. Those wings are just gorgeous.
Okay, so that was a compliment?
You bet it was. A white-winged gull is just about my favorite bird.
Okay. Then thanks, Welkin.
Someone's taking this private beach thing a little too literally. It's already hot enough as it is.
Rosie!
Don't try to pretend. You picked the raciest suit just for the lieutenant. The nerve of some girls.
Rosie, you're the one who told me to get it.
Come
Okay,
on.
someone's going in the water.
Okay. Don't lose your top.
Hey! Hey, Welks.
Oh, Hayes, you having fun?
I am.
Why does she have a Japanese
Been a while since we've come to the
swimsuit?
beach, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That reminds me. Weren't you afraid of the water, Ease? I remember you clinging to that floaty Porcavian. We tried to drag you out and you started bawling.
Welkin. I was barely a toddler then.
Right, sorry. You must be a great swimmer by now.
That's none of your business.
Well, there you go. I was also gonna say, nah, I'm not gonna say it, because I nitpick enough. I nitpick enough. I don't need to nitpick on everything. Look at me showing restraint.
Welks. Here goes, Welkin.
Ah!
Mike?
And down goes the boss. Man, those kids got too much energy.
You're sounding like an old man, Largo.
I do notice that they are wearing their uniforms right now. I think they weren't supposed to use swimsuits. I think they were just meant to come to the beach like normal people and just chill. Yeah. Well, I guess I say like normal people. I was gonna say something when Isada, was it Isada? No. I forget her name. Anyway, the scarf girl, when she said, I don't own a swimsuit, I was gonna say, you don't need one, you're just going to the beach, you're not gonna swim. Also because of historical parallels and stuff like that. But it does feel like they misunderstood what their R&R was supposed to be, when their higher-ups are not, you know, what they're still wearing their uniforms.
What? I ain't that old.
Oh no? Then why did you just sound like my grandfather,
Yeah. You sure you don't want to go for a swim? I thought you liked that.
They have previous. They know each other from before the war or something like that. How did he know? Clearly, he thought she liked to swim. Is she like a famous swimmer or something?
Nobody wants to see me running around in a skimpy suit like those kids. Not at my age.
I did comment about how you were. What?
Whatever you say, Granny.
Yeah, she's like
Better
32.
than I am, are you?
You haven't changed a bit since the day you enlisted. You still can't recognize a joke.
And you still got a mouth on you. Think I'd keel over if that changed.
Thank you for the lovely compliment.
Did they talk about knowing each other from before? Because I think she's talking very much like that's the case, and I think I might have read that and forgotten about it.
Come to think of it, didn't we all go to the beach just after we enlisted?
Yes, we had a big seashell hunt competition. I don't think you found a single one.
I remember. Yeah, that was a wild time. Then Frederick winds up soaked to the bone.
Largo. No Frederick stories.
Oh, hey. I'm sorry.
No. I should apologize. I'm going for a little walk.
Man, way to kill the mood, dude.
Hell,
What did Frederick do? Who is Frederick? Is that Well, I guess we can check. Yes, we can. So one way of doing that is to go into personnel and go into Carrot over here. 3rd Regiment Superior Welkin. She's 35. She's positively decaying. Unmarried. Again, it's unmarried. I comment about that already. So drafted during World War I, she joined Gallen's military militia as a sniper, specifically electing to remain in the military. Wait, so she joined the militia and remained in the military. That's quite a jump. After the war's end, her work ethic quickly saw her promoted. An avid reader, wait a minute, is she... Oh no, wait, military is not army. I'm sorry, I get the terms confused. She's not in the army, she's in the military. And the militia is the military. Gotcha. Her work ethic saw her promoted. An avid reader, her private quarters are a sea of books ranging from economic treatises to children's literature. One local bookshop owes her its livelihood, which sort of doesn't say anything about liking to swim. Margo, what the heck is going on? He's 36, so he is indeed a corpse. Since his initial conscription during World War I, he has survived countless missions, making him the most experienced of the Sevens. Believing that frontline experience is everything, he has consistently rejected all offers of promotion and continued his career as a foot soldier, reprimanded for the unlicensed planting of vegetables on army property, though the fruits of his labor earned accolades from foodies across the base. Those potatoes. That's kind of funny, actually, that he would do that. But there's no info here, so I think they must have had some discussion about knowing each other.
Ys, over here! Pass the ball over here!
To his face.
Isara! Nail him! Go!
In the face.
Okay. Hans, did I hit you with that? I'm so sorry.
The heck is Hans doing here?
She nailed the pig.
Oh. Right, he was here before. I forgot about the moink. She nailed the pig, my god.
All by yourself, huh? Why don't you go join them?
Nah, that's not my thing.
Mm-hmm. Always have to play it cool, huh?
So what, did your journalist duties call you to the beach, or are you just bored?
It's interesting that being moody and broody is called playing it cool. How the 40s, how times have changed.
Got me there. If I'm spending a day at the beach, I'd rather be with my boyfriend.
Oh ho ho! You got yourself a boy, do ya? Color me jealous.
Right? But there's times when I feel envious of you all, too. I interviewed a good chunk of Gallia's army, but I didn't see any other units like yours. True comrades. The bond you guys have is really a cut above the rest.
I was gonna say none of them were dysfunctional and weird. Yeah, I guess that's another way of putting it. Also not true comrades. You should see how she treats the tank commander. Not commander, the pilot, rather.
Now get over there already. They're all waiting for you.
Well, I could take pity on him. And it's not like chatting with an old married lady is any fun.
Yeah, she's probably like 28. Super old. I actually don't know her age. We could check.
You're a piece of work.
You tell me.
All right, guys, make room for me.
Oh, a promising contender joins the fray. Rosie, think you could pair up with Isara?
What? Sure, fine. Isara, pull your weight or you're swimming.
Okay, I'll do my best, Rosie.
All right, throw the ball, Isara.
Okay.
At her face. At the face. At the... No?
Don't hit me with it! You're supposed to throw it that way!
Rosie, did I hit you with that? I'm so sorry.
And now the camera cuts to a sideways angle where she looks sideways at the camera, directly at the camera, and then continues normally. But that's not going to happen. Let's see. he doesn't. So it's only headcanon. Actually, now that I think about it, pigs would probably love the beach. I have heard stories of pigs in the beach. Never really associated it with just being cool and things, because pigs, they like being cool. So, and not cool as in broody and moody. Cool as in actually cool and just, you know, chill. So what I wanted to check over here is the age of, what's her name? Rosie? Yeah. I'm so right today with the ages here. And yes, she is 27, so probably she's old. She's old, super old. Anyway, that's gonna be that for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Valkyria Chronicles. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.